Wow, a GTX 1080 laptop under $2,000? Let's take a look. Hi, this is Stephen from Owner Disown, and today we're taking a look at the Acer 17X. It is a laptop that is retailed for $1999, so below $2,000, and it has a GTX 1080 in it. I think that's incredible. It's priced pretty much on par to a 17-inch laptop with a 1070, so good value there. So we're going to take a look at this one. There's various different configurations, starting all the way up from the i7-7820HK CPU with the GTX 1080 4K panel, all the way down to this level. This one here, this has the i7-7700HQ CPU, so it's not overclockable, but it does have the GTX 1080. It has 16 gigabytes of DDR4, 2400 Mhz RAM. It also has a 256 gigabyte SSD and a terabyte of storage, and it also has a 89 watt hour 8-cell battery. The panel is full HD 1080p, and it is a G-Sync panel. So it's exciting to take a look at it. So this is an unboxing, full review in about 7 to 10 days. I'll bang it out as fast as I can for you guys. So looking at the box straight away, it's I've never seen one of these laptops before. They're quite look quite imposing with a black and red scheme. So let's see what's in the box. All right, we start off sliding out a cardboard box with some pamphlets in it. Some international traveler's guide thing, Predator premium service, and a setup guide. So let's take a quick look at this setup guide, since I don't normally read these. So basically what it's saying, let's have a look. It's got instructions on the back as well here. Plug it in, press the power button, start Windows, connect to the internet. Great, didn't know that. We know what's in this box. It's the usual 330 watt power adapter. Must be one company makes these. I wonder who that is. They're making a fortune. Now they typically have quite short straps for that there. That's not too bad. And it's often this one here is pretty short normally. It is on the MSI anyhow. Actually, that's not too bad. That's arm length. So you've got 2 arms lengths worth of cable there for the power brick. Now I do like this box. See, most of these laptops here come in, might be just in like a perhaps just a cloth bag perhaps, or sometimes nothing at all. So it's good to see that this seems to be in a nice sturdy box. Now I think that looks quite nice, don't you? Now that does look nice. I do like the look of that. It is heavy. It's heavier than the MSI GT73 VR. I think it's probably more akin to that Asus G752 I looked at, Can't get the fucking thing out. Oh, there you go, look. You've got to unpeel it like a banana. There you go. Now it is, it's certainly heavy, and it looks got a fairly big footprint to it too. Yep. Don't need to go to the gym now, but it looks nice. You do have the red accents around the vents. It's got a soft touch feel to it. I think it is like a plastic or carbon fiber type material. Doesn't feel like aluminum, but it's got a soft touch to it, which I reckon will show fingerprints. And you've got the emblem there now. Can we pick it up with one hand, one finger? We can. You have the protection cloth there, which is good. Now it does. Yeah, you got the good old Predator sticker, which you get in a lot of these places, and the soft touch here as well. And that does feel good. Now the trackpad is indented in. I notice. That's rather peculiar. I suppose your finger didn't slide off there. When you've had a few beers. We do have some macro keys here, which is good, same as like on the Asus brands. AWSD keys are red color coded. I believe it's an RGB backlit keyboard in 4 different zones. That's what I understand. So I will check that out. The arrow keys are red as well. Separate number pad. Big power button here. Separate little button here to turn the trackpad off. Touchpad smooth. Those relatively small mouse buttons that are silent to click. I don't see fairly rigid frame. Don't see much going on there. And the screen seems fairly reasonable. Okay, not much flexed either for me there. So, all right. Well, let's go and take a look at the ports. So on the left-hand side, we have 2 USB 3 ports, microphone jack, headphone jack, SD card reader. And this here is probably where in the previous generations, they, or the regular 17, they had that optical drive which you could hot swap. So there's nothing there for us here. At the front, we have looks like probably 2 speaker grills here, and this could be probably the intake for the 3rd fan. There's 3 fans, and there's 2 in the back and 1 in the front. So on the right hand side, we have USB Type C port with Thunderbolt, 2 USB 3 ports, so that makes 4 in all, HDMI and DisplayPort, and the killer Ethernet. Now on the back, you've got the vents, big heat sinks, so you can see here. All right, so let's check on its dimensions. So lengthwise, we're looking at 16.5 inches by 12.5 inches. 1.75 inches thick at its thickest point, I would say. So let's see how much it weighs. 9.4 pounds. Whew. So that's quite a beast, isn't it? So it weighs quite a bit, but you know, you don't expect anything less in this type of bracket, performance bracket. So I do like the soft touch. It is quite nice. Seems to be very solid, I must admit. Not any rattles or anything to it. Now let's see how it compares in footprint to my MSI. They look pretty similar, don't they? I think really. And the sides here. Oh my God, that's hard to do. But yes, it's definitely thinner than the MSI, but it's heavier. It is heavier. It's probably nearly a pound heavier than the GT73VR. And footprint wise, it's a little bit longer here at the back there. So, but still, it's nice. I like the design of it. So stay tuned for my full review. I want to see how it compares to something like this. This has still got the MSI still has the i7-6820. So I'd like to see, you know, how much performance do you actually give up going to a non-overclockable CPU. You bound to give up a bit, but it might not matter so much in the gaming. And I think for, you know, this probably could still be had for about $2,600. This $2,000. So that $600 could go towards buying an external monitor if you want. So anyway, stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. Thumbs up and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Bye.